The 60s were a decade that shaped a generation, and Toronto was a place that helped shape that very decade. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, with exciting new developments. The civil rights and peace movements and the teenage rebellion all taking place at the same time. On October 1st, 1960, the O'Keefe Center opened its doors with a star-studded red carpet reception, complete with a marching band and a performance of Camelot starring Richard Burton. On the streets, vendors hawked candy apples, butter popcorn, and pistachios. The first section of the Don Valley Parkway from Bloor to Eglinton was completed in 1961 and connected our north end to our south end of the city and marked the beginning of the suburban commuter. Originally built to handle 60,000 vehicles a day, it now handles over 100,000 and is affectionately known as the Don Valley Parking Lot. The Yorkdale Shopping Center springs up just a few kilometers north. And on September 13th in 1965, the Toronto City Hall, or New City Hall, opens, the home of municipal government of Toronto. It is one of the city's most distinctive landmarks, designed by Finnish architect Viljo Revel. The City Hall is nicknamed the Eye of the Government because it resembles a large eye when it's in plain view from above. Revel died a year before the new City Hall was complete. Nathan Phillips Square, which it is now known as, is Toronto's fourth City Hall. On July 8, 1966, the Art Gallery of Toronto is renamed Art Gallery of Ontario. It has 80,000 works spanning the first century to the present day, with Canadian, Renaissance, Baroque, European, African, Oceanic, and modern collections of art, and significant sculptures such as Henry Moore Sculpture Exhibit. GO Transit is established during this time as well as the first passenger rail system in Canada, right here in our fair city of Toronto on May 23rd, 1967. On October 28, 1968, Toronto enters the space age with the opening of the McLaughlin Planetarium. It had, for its time, a state-of-the-art electromechanical Zeus planetarium projector that was used to project regular themed shows about the stars, planets, and cosmology. The planetarium sound system and dome ceiling were eventually used to display dazzling music-themed laser light shows and was home to one of the world's first commercial stellariums. On September 26, 1969, the Ontario Science Centre opens. It was a pioneer for its hands-on approach to science. As the 60s ended in Toronto in 1969, Apollo lifts off towards the first landing on the moon, while his worship, William Dennison, our mayor, a former Cabbagetown alderman, and an early environmentalist who personally planted over 40,000 trees in his life, presides over our fair city.